Hello everyone, welcome to Database Management System class. My name is Tesu Gaurav Singh and today we will discuss about joins in detail. In previous lectures 2-3 times we already explained about joins, but they are just a theoretical approach. In this approach practically we will understand what is joins. Okay, so just let's quick recap on joins. Join is very important for IP class 12th student. Very important questions are asked from joins, and uh, 5 to 6 marks questions are asked from joins. So this is very important for IP students as well as students of engineering, IT branch, CS branch, AI branch, machine learning branch, and other branch related to computer science, MCA students, BCA students. This is also very important as for the UGC NET computer science information technology students. This question GATE examination also asks question from join. Okay, in database management system, if you will go for placement, they will ask you question from join for multinational companies like TCS, Infosys, and more than that, the most important topic of database management system is normalization. So if you will use normalization, concept of joins are used. Okay, so what is basically join? Join, when we need to fetch data from one or more table, when we need to fetch data from one or more table, okay, then we call it as joins. Okay, so basically types of joins are, there are only two types of joins, inner join and outer join. Okay, so inside inner join the joins are left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. Other than that, inner join and outer join, we have Cartesian join and self join. Okay, they are made from the outer join only. Okay, so what is inner join? Okay, we call it as equijoin and inequijoin also. Okay, equijoin is also called as called as natural join. Okay, so we have equijoin, inequijoin, left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. Okay, what is equijoin? When we match two tables and when we match two columns of two tables and we match the equal values from two different tables. Okay, so we call it as equijoin if it is equal, and if it is not equal then we call it as inequijoin. We will see this practically. Okay, so basically we have two tables. In both the tables one column must be common. Okay, we use foreign key concepts. Okay, for one table one column is referred as foreign key, and another table the same column will be treated as primary key. Okay, just see in the example, just let's see through the example. We have two tables, EMP and DEPT. Okay, let's describe EMP. Okay, so this is description of EMP table, where we have EMP number, ename, salary, CT, department number, and MGR. Okay, EMP number has declared as primary key. Okay, where when we see DEPT, so this is department table, this is description of department table, where we have department number as primary key and DEPT name as varchar 2. Okay, in both the tables, EMP table and DEPT table, we have common column called DEPT number. Okay, this is our EMP table and this is our DEPT table. In both the tables we have a common column called DEPT number. Okay, so this is our parent table, DEPT is our parent table and EMP is our child table. In DEPT table, DEPT number is declared as primary key. So this is parent table and this is DEPT number, where DEPT number has been declared as foreign key. Okay, so both the tables are related with each other. Okay, so whatever value I will insert in EMP, okay, the same department number must exist in its parent table, DEPT table. Okay, suppose if department number 30 is not present in DEPT table and I will insert values in EMP table with DEPT number 30, then value will not be inserted. Okay, so these are related with each other. This is parent table and this is child table. Okay, if we are clear with that, we can move next. Okay, now clear the screen. Let's see what is equijoin, okay, or what is natural join. Okay, so what is equijoin? When we match the data from two different tables. Okay, so this is an example of equijoin. Okay, so we have two tables, EMP and DEPT, and here we are matching the equal values. So we have written the command as select ename DEPT name, okay, from EMP and DEPT. So we want to see the employee name and department name. Okay, so department name is not present in EMP table and E name is not present in DEPT table. So to see the both values, to see both the values, we need to see two tables. We need to observe two tables, EMP table and DEPT table. Okay, so here we have written select E name comma DEPT name from EMP comma DEPT, where EMP dot department number equals to DEPT dot department number. It means department number of EMP table should be matched with the department number of DEPT table, where department number of both tables are equal. They will show their name and department name. Okay, this is example of equijoin and it is also called as natural join. Okay, so output will be, just see the output will be, this is output where they are showing the matching values. Okay, so in both the tables their department number is same. So N Chitra has department number, department name IT, Srishti has department name CSC. Okay, Srishti S is department number IT. Okay, if we see only EMP table, we can see department number, but we cannot see department name. By looking at DEPT table also we can see the department name. So by watching two tables we can see the desired output. So in this case we need joins, where we need to fetch the data from two different tables. Okay, this column is from DEPT table and this column is from EMP table. So we are fetching the values from two different tables. Okay, so this is example of equijoin. Okay, now see the example of inequijoin. Okay, so this is example of inequijoin. Okay, select E name DEPT name from EMP comma DEPT, where EMP dot department number is not equals to DEPT dot department number, where they are not matching. Okay, so in previous case we have not seen electronics. Okay, but in this case we can see the electronics also. Okay, so where department number are not matching, we can retrieve the values from two different tables. Here we are seeing electronics, and in previous output we cannot see the electronics because it is unmatched value. So it will show me the unmatched value. Okay, now let's try to understand left outer join. Okay, so what is left outer join? When we want to, so basically when we look at that, this is our left table and this is our right table. Okay, and this is called our driving table, and DEPT is our driving table and EMP is our driven table. Okay, so the EMP is left table and DEPT is right table. DEPT is also called as driving table and EMP table is called as driven table. Okay, so this is like loop inside loop, this is inner loop and this is outer loop, like that. Okay, actually do while loop is practically implemented in join. Okay, so in left outer join it shows the matching value, but it will show the non-match value also from left table. It will show the non-match value also from left table, from EMP table. Okay, this is our left table. Okay, and from right table it will show me only the matching value. Okay, so this is called left outer join. In left outer join it will show the details of left table which are matched as well as non-matched. Okay, but from right table it will show me only the matching values. Okay, so how we can write the command? Select ename DEPT name from EMP comma DEPT from both the tables, where EMP dot department number equals to DEPT dot department number, where department number will be matched from in both the tables, EMP table and DEPT table. Okay, and here we are writing plus symbol in right hand side. When we use left outer join, we use plus symbol at right hand side of equal to sign. Okay, so this is example of left outer join. When we write plus sign on the right hand side, this is called left outer join. So this is example of left outer join. Here we will see the match value from matching and not matching value from EMP, and match value from only match value from DEPT. So this is output. Okay, now here we can see here we can see 23 rows selected. Okay, matching value and not matching value. Okay, here we can see the name Himani, just observe Himani, and department name is blank. Okay, here we can see Himani and department number is blank. Okay, and here we can see Himani and department number is left as blank. Okay, so we can see all the values from EMP table. Now see, select star from EMP. Okay, so this is our EMP table. Okay, and here we can see the name Himani. Okay, here we can see the name Himani, where department number is left as blank, where department number is left as blank. Okay, so here we have the value. Okay, here it is showing me the value which are not matching also. Okay, where department number is left as blank. Okay, so it is showing me the name of Himani which is left as blank. Okay, so it is showing me the non-match value also. It is showing me the matching value and non-match value also. If you will not use a plus symbol in right hand side, it will not show me the name of Himani. Okay, because it is not matching. Just look at the output. Okay, just try to see the output. Okay, if I will not write plus sign, okay, at right hand side, just observe what will be the output. Okay, if I am not writing plus sign, if I am not using left outer join, okay, then it will not showing me the, it will be not showing me the name of Himani. So here we cannot see the name of Himani. Okay, so here we cannot see the name of Himani. Okay, but as soon as I will use plus symbol, I can see the name of Himani. So this is example of left outer join. Okay, another way for writing left outer join is, so this is another way for writing left outer join. Okay, in this way also I can write left outer join. Select ename DEPT name from EMP left join DEPT on EMP dot department number equals to DEPT dot department number. Okay, it is showing me the same result as left outer join. Okay, so here we are using left join. Here I am using the keyword left join. Okay, left join, before that left table, and after that right table. Okay, so just see the output. So this is output, okay, of select ename DEPT name from EMP left join DEPT on EMP underscore department number DEPT underscore department number. So this is same as our left join we used earlier. Here Himani, we can see the value Himani also. Okay, now let's see the right outer join. Okay, let's just clear the screen first. So this is example of right outer join. In right outer join, we write the plus symbol in the left hand side of assignment operator. Okay, so we are fetching the data from two different tables. Okay, and fetching the matching value from left table, and fetching the matching as well as non-matching value from right table, DEPT table. Okay, now here just see the output. So this is our output. Here we can see electronics. Okay, but here we will not be able to see the name of Himani. Okay, so here we cannot see the name of Himani. Okay, so here we can see EMP dot department number. Okay, and in previous example we are not looking at, we have not seen the electronics, and here we are we have electronics. Okay, so just see, select star from DEPT, select star from DEPT. So this is my department table where department number is 40 of electronics. So it is showing me department number 40. Okay, electronics which are not exist in EMP table. If I will see the EMP table, if I will see the EMP table, here no employee has department number as 40. Okay, no employee has department number as 40. Here only department number used as 10 and 20. Okay, but in department table we have department number 40 electronics. So it is showing me matched value and not matched value of DEPT table. Okay, another way for writing the same right outer join is, another syntax for writing right outer join is select ename DEPT name from EMP right join. Here we can see the syntax right join. Okay, right join DEPT. Okay, from EMP write join DEPT on. Instead of writing where, just observe there we are writing on EMP dot department number equals to DEPT dot department number. Here we are writing EMP dot department number equals to DEPT dot department number. Okay, now let's see the output. So this is output, okay, where this is showing me electronics also. Okay, so this is example of write equijoin. Okay, so just try with that. Instead of equals to, just try to write not equals to. Okay, so it will show me the non-match value. So here I can see electronics, every time electronics is not matching. Okay, from department table. Okay, so this is showing me the non-matching value. Okay, now up till now we have seen the example of equijoin, inequijoin, left outer join and right outer join. Now try to understand full outer join. Okay, in left outer join we have written the plus symbol in the right hand side. In right outer join we have written the plus symbol in left hand side. Okay, now try to write full outer join. Now we will simply think we will write plus symbol in both the sides. Okay, now just try to write the plus symbol in both the sides. Okay, in both the sides we will write plus symbol. So this can be example of full outer join if it will be executed. Okay, but if you will write plus symbol in both the sides, just look at that carefully. This question may be asked in competitive examination and this is very practical based question. This is giving me an error. Okay, so we cannot write plus symbol in both the sides. It is giving me error. Just read the error. A predicted may reference only one outer join table. Okay, so we cannot write plus symbols, okay, in both the side. Only one outer join table is possible. Both outer join table is not possible. It is showing me error. So this is not possible in Oracle or SQL. Okay, so how to write, how to use full outer join? Just see the syntax. So for that I will use the union of left outer join and right outer join. Okay, so this is example of right outer join. We have written select ename DEPT name from EMP comma DEPT where EMP dot department number equals to DEPT dot department number. Okay, plus sign in left hand side means it is right outer join. So it will show me the output as right outer join. Okay, right union. Okay, right union, first write that, and after that write union of left outer join. So this is union of left outer join and right outer join. Okay, so we are fetching the values from left outer join and right outer join. So this is combination of left outer join and right outer join. We are using union symbol. This is union, just like in our maths. Okay, so it will replicate or reduce the duplicate values. Okay, duplicate value will be distinct. Okay, automatically distinct, it applied automatically over here. So this is example of right outer join and this is example of left outer join. We are just union both the commands. We are writing union between both the commands. Okay, just try to see the output. Okay, so this is output where we can see the matching value of left table and right table and non-matching value of left table as well as right table. Okay, so in left table we have non-matched value as Himani. So we can see the name of Himani over there, and we have electronics as non-matched value in department table, right table. So we can see the electronics also. So here we can see the non-matching value from both the tables, left table as well as right table. Okay, so this is showing me the non-matching value from both the table as well as matching value also. So this is example of full outer join. Again, see the another syntax for writing the same command. Okay, select ename dept name from emp left join. Here I am using left join for left outer join concept. Okay, so from emp left join dept on emp.dept number equals to dept number. Okay, okay, and write union after that, and after that write right outer join. Okay, so select ename dept name from emp right join dept. So here I am using right join dept on emp dot dept number equals to dept dot dept number. So we are joining the fetching the value of left outer join and right outer join. Okay, just see the output. Here it is showing me the same output as previous command. Okay, it is showing me electronics and as well as we can see the name of Himani. Okay, just see the name of Himani. So it is showing me the output from both the table, matching value as well as non-matching value. So this is example of full outer join. In this way I can write full outer join. Okay, another way for writing full outer join is just try like that. Can we write full outer join like that? Okay, so every command has their own declared syntax. We must write the command as per the declaration, as per decided. Okay, so if we will try to write full outer join like this, will it be executed? These type of questions are frequently asked in competitive based examination. Okay, and this is practical based, experimental based question. So every of us must know the answer. Can we write full outer join like this? Okay, so can we write full outer join like this? Okay, select ename dept name from emp full outer join dept. Okay, so we cannot write like this. Okay, so it is showing me missing keyword. Okay, so can we write like this? Select ename dept name from emp full outer join dept, where emp dot department number equals to dept dot department number. Okay, again it is showing me missing keyword. Okay, so here we have written where clause. Okay, again try another way. So in both the way this is not possible, so try to write in another way. Select ename dept name from emp full outer join dept on, instead of where I have written on emp dot department number equals to dept dot department number. Okay, just try to see the output. Okay, so I have written on instead of where clause. Instead of where clause I have written on. Okay, so try to see the output. So this is showing me output, it is not giving me error. Okay, so we can write the command like this. Select ename dept name from emp full outer join dept. Okay, so full outer join dept. Okay, select from emp full outer join dept on emp dot dept number equals to dept dot dept number. Okay, now just clear the screen and see the Cartesian join. Okay, so this was example of full outer join. So up till now we have seen the equijoin, inequijoin, inner join, inside inner join we have seen, left outer join, right outer join, full outer join. Okay, now see sorry for that. Okay, so in equijoin we have inner join. Example of inner join are equijoin and inequijoin, and example of outer join are left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. Okay, so we have seen the example of left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. Okay, now what is Cartesian join? Okay, so it will match all the values from left table and right table. Okay, so this is example of Cartesian join. Just see the example of Cartesian join. So select ename dept name from emp Cartesian join dept. Can we write like that? So it is giving me an error. So Cartesian join will match only the matching value of table. Okay, so we cannot write like this also. Okay, select ename dept name from emp Cartesian join dept on emp underscore department number and dept underscore department number. Okay, so instead of on, can I write where? So this is also wrong syntax. Okay, so correct syntax for Cartesian join is select ename dept name from emp comma dept. Just write like that. Okay, so this is frequently asked question. This is practical based question. In every command except the Cartesian join, every time I have written the name of join, left outer join, right outer join, full outer join. But in Cartesian join we don't write the name, we don't use the word Cartesian. Okay, we are just writing select ename dept name from emp comma dept. So it is giving me Cartesian matching of both the values. Okay, so here we can see each ename has related with it. Each ename has, देखो just look at that, N Chitra, Srishti, Srishti S Abhinav, everybody has department number, department name as IT, and each name again N Chitra, Srishti, Srishti S Abhinav, they are related with CSE. And again we can see N Chitra, Srishti, Srishti S, they are related with electronics department. So every value will be matched with both the tables. So this is example of Cartesian join. Okay, we can in Cartesian join we can write cross join. For that syntax is select ename comma dept name from emp cross join dept. So it is giving me the same output as above. Okay, now clear the screen. Now look at the self join. Look at the self join. What is self join? We fetch the data from two different tables, but the name of two tables are the same. Okay, we are using the same table, emp table. It will be treated as two different tables, but we are matching the data from two different columns of the same table, but we will treat the same table as two different tables. How we will treat that? Just look at that. We will use alias function. Okay, earlier we have seen the example of alias function. Okay, so here I am writing select a dot ename comma b dot dept name. Okay, so first table. So this is first table a dot ename. This is the name of first table a dot ename comma b dot mgr. Okay, so this is name of first table A. This is name of second table B. Okay, this is first table name is A, second table name is B. Okay, so a dot ename comma b dot mgr from emp space A. Okay, so another name for the emp table is A, another name for emp table is B. So okay, so from A we have to see E name, and from B we have to see MGR. Okay, this is the alias name of EMP table, and this is another alias name for the same EMP table. So how to write alias name? EMP space A. This is alias name of EMP. Okay, another name for the EMP table is A. Like I have created two different objects from EMP table. Object name is A and B. Okay, so we have created two different copy of EMP table that are A and B, and I am extracting two different column ename and mgr from table A and from table B, where A dot ename equals to B dot mgr. No rows selected. Okay, so there are no matching, no non-matching value, where there is no matching value where A dot ename as same as A dot B dot mgr. Now try to insert some value in EMP table where ename and mgr column has the same value. Okay, here I am using Shubhi and Shubhi, and we will see whether both the values will be matched or not. Okay, so if I will click on that integrity constraint, okay, parent key department number violated. Okay, so here we cannot insert 30. Okay, because DEPT table is parent table, and in parent table we have not the value 30. Okay, just try with 10. Okay, just try to insert value 10. Okay, one row created, and try to see the output. Okay, with that command, with self join. Okay, so this is example of self join. Okay, so here we can see the name Shubhi. Okay, name Shubhi, where ename and mgr are the same values. Okay, so here we can see in EMP table the name is matching, and from DEPT table the name is matching. So this is example of self join. So everybody must observe that it is giving me two outputs. Okay, so if I will see the EMP table, select star from EMP. Okay, so here we can see it is inserted as Shubhi. Okay, and one is blocker and another is only Shubhi. Okay, so it is showing me two times. Okay, so we have seen the example of inner join, outer join, Cartesian join. Okay, just in beginning I have said that, sorry for that, types of inner join are left outer join, but types of inner join are equijoin and inequijoin. Types of outer join are left outer join, right outer join, full outer join, Cartesian join, and self join. Okay, I will write this in my description box. Okay, so that you will not be confused. Okay, thank you for watching, and write me your comments. Thank you.